What's up, guys? It's Eijaz presenting you with the first episode of the Flight Show. I hope you enjoy. Let's get to it.
Girl, take another hit. Lying on the floor, just a rebel on your own. On a bedroom trip. On a bedroom.
Just before we get into the main video, let me tell you what this is about. The Flight Show is my exclusive webcast that I'll be posting on YouTube to discuss planes, airways, travel, etc. You get the gist. These episodes are all free, and whilst we're live on Premiere, feel free to ask questions about the topic in chat, which I'll try my best to answer. Alright, to the main video. Today's topic is why airlines are starting to go bankrupt. We all know the basic reasons for this, like the whole pandemic, shortage of money because they don't have good service, and lockdowns. But I'm going to dig down a little deeper. 2014 to 2019 have been the most consistently profitable and financially successful years ever for the world's airlines, with the 2019 forecast which they had earned more than $160 billion in combined profit over the period. That's a lot. So, what went wrong? Let's start with the obvious. The pandemic. This caused a lot of financial problems with all airlines due to being unable to fly. Without the passengers, there is bare minimum income, which would limit the expense the company could use for other things like fuel. On top of this, they would have to pay the workers and provide hotels where they would have to stay in abroad. Over 40 airlines have failed to keep going as of October 2020, and yet I am sure there were more being terminated up to this current point of time. Some examples of airlines which have gone bust are Fly from the UK, ExpressJet from the USA, and Air Italy from, Italy. The pandemic has widely impacted other airlines too, like how Airlines stopped operations due to low demand, and Virgin Australia having to temporarily lay off 8,000 out of 10,000 workers. Singapore has the advantage of the strong government support from going bankrupt, but it won't be able to hold for long. Now, bad service and uncomfortable planes also affect this. From my experience, one of the worst is Ryanair, no shoutouts, because their seats are literally plastic. Reviews like these alert people to not travel with them and make us look down the airline. In perspective, they are really at fault for their minimum ability to provide for the passengers, so don't blame us reviewers. On the other hand, they might have a very low amount of money and have just started, in all fairness, and they would like to provide later on for their customers. But because of how bad they are forced to shut down. Our final main reason links back to the pandemic, the lockdown, which most of us explorers hate. Airlines were told they couldn't fly to certain countries and had to add in certain rules to keep safe if they were allowed to. Many of us didn't want to risk flying, not just because of COVID-19, but being unable to return back. Another factor is that the airlines wouldn't guarantee money back, even if they were giving you vouchers. The vouchers would be useless if the company went bust to stop flying. So, is it really worth it? The lockdown can also only allow key workers to travel, intending to save the virus from spreading. Although, in my opinion, they are the most likely people to carry it out. But that's not the webcast we're talking about. In the end, I found that without and with the disaster of COVID-19, many airlines were sure to go bankrupt. But hey, it is what it is. Good job, aviators, if you came this far. That's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed and take away something new from this. Subscribe and notice to know when the next video is posted. Stay safe and goodbye.